every day, one by one, I'm gonna try every recipe of Laura, starting from the very beginning. Come, join me on my challenge. Let's go! Hi everyone! My name is Ruta and welcome to the 224th day of my challenge where I'm gonna try a recipe which in my head is a game food. So let me explain. When I was in high school and long afterwards, I was playing The Sims and I learned a bunch of food names there which I really thought are like imaginary, like, you know, game foods. So key lime pie was there, chicken pot pie was there, and I remember the names just because my Sims loved to cook that. So anyways, and then when YouTube was born, I learned that these are actual foods. Like I saw people eating them and mentioning them and I was like, oh my god, like really? But in my head it stuck just as a game food and I cannot shake it somehow. So today when I knew that I'm gonna try chicken pot pie, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna try Sims food. So this will be another recipe together with a key lime pie where I feel like I will make a game food come true. Like at least for me, like this is that exciting of a recipe for me. So before we move on into the ingredients, I actually want to mention 3 of them. One is puff pastry. You should use that in this recipe, and the weirdest thing is that I cannot really find puff pastry in Iran. I really tried, but it's just, I don't know, it's really weird just because they are, I feel like cooking pastry when I go to the bakery. I see pastry which kind of looks like it's made from puff pastry, but I could never find it. So I was thinking I will need to skip this recipe, you know, because, well, it's kind of like a part 2 of this, like there's a filling and then there's topping, and I felt like it has to be that. But after watching the video, I learned that you can actually, Laura's video, I mean original, I learned that you can actually use basic pie crust, and that, my friends, I can do. So not only did I make it in advance, just because there's a video where I try that recipe, so I will leave the link to that video in the description box down below, just in case you're interested, because it is a great pie crust. It's so forgiving, like you cannot screw it up. So not only did I make it in advance, I thought, you know what, this recipe is for 4 pies, so I will need 4 toppings. Why not divide my ball into 4 little balls? That's why when you see all the ingredients, there will be 4 little balls instead of 1 bigger one. So that's one. Second ingredient is, what was it? I do have a little cheaty note. Oh, pearl onions. Man, I know what they are now because I did find them in Lithuania, and I did find some fresh ones in Turkey a while back, but I cannot really find them in Iran. I was like already compromising. Okay, I thought whether they're fresh or marinated or frozen, like whatever, just like I will take them. But I couldn't really find, and I don't see how I could substitute them because I am gonna use onion anyway, so I think I'll just omit it, but just have in mind there are some pearl onions in this recipe. So what was the last one? And I don't want to look at the cheating note. I can't remember. Oh, the fresh thyme. Now, this is another thing. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but these are all the things I cannot really find in Iran. So I usually use dry thyme in such case, but Laura did mention in the video that you can add or substitute one of the herbs with dillweed, so that's what I'm gonna do just because I can't find it. So that's everything I wanted to mention. Now let's go over all the ingredients and let's get started. We're gonna need 1 sheet of puff pastry or 1 bowl of basic pie crust or 4 little ones, 700 of boneless skinless chicken thighs cut into about 2.5 centimeter pieces, 150 grams of frozen peas thawed, 2 large carrots diced, 1 large onion finely chopped, 2 stalks of celery chopped, 3 cups of chicken stock, half a cup of heavy cream, 70 grams of butter, 50 grams of flour, 2 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, plus a little bit more for greasing the ramekins, 5 grams of fresh dill wheat, chopped, 3 grams of fresh parsley, chopped as well, some egg wash, that is 1 egg, and 1 tablespoon of water mixed together, and salt and pepper. Let's start this thing. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna cook in my largest pot just so it's really easy for me to fit everything and then mix everything. And I have my extra virgin olive oil already inside and it's preheating over medium-high heat. And once it gets really nice and hot, which should be any second now, I'm gonna add the chicken, season it with salt and pepper, and then cook for 5 minutes. Okay, now I'm gonna add the veggies, onion, carrots, and the celery. Season again with a little bit of salt and pepper and cook for 7 more minutes. And now time for butter to melt into all of this goodness. Oh, I have a feeling this will be awesome because at this point already, this smells so good. Okay, so now as my butter has melted, grab it, I'm gonna add in the flour, and while stirring it constantly, I'm gonna cook it for 1 minute. Okie dokie, now the chicken stock, I'm gonna add it in, bring it to a boil, and then once boiling, I'm gonna cook it for 15 minutes. Man, I totally burned my finger. Oh well, stuff happens in my kitchen, stuff happens. Okie doke, 15 minutes have passed, so now I'm gonna add in one of the last ingredients, heavy cream, peas, and if I had, I would add my pearl onions as well. You should also taste test at this moment whether you need some more salt and pepper, because if you do, season it. I have a feeling though I'm good with the seasoning. Don't ask me how, but I just have a feeling that I'm okay. So I'm gonna mix them in and cook for 10 more minutes. Oh, what a heck. I'm gonna add just a touch of salt and pepper, just in case. Very, very little. And now the heat off, and I'm gonna mix in the very last ingredients for the filling, dill weed and the parsley. Okay, so the filling is ready. Now I'm gonna prepare the ramekins. I have 4 of them, and I'll just brush each one of them with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Perfect. That will be so cute. Oh my god. Okay, my ramekins are ready. Now I'm gonna roll out the tops. I have 2 bowls of dough just because I will cook 2 now. I will cook the rest tomorrow. That will be tomorrow's dinner. But I do want to divide my filling equally. That's why I have all of them. So here are my 2 little balls of dough, and I want to roll them out somewhat the size of this, just a little bit bigger, like 2-3 centimeters overhanging, so that I could pinch the end. So that's what I'm gonna work on now. Okay, and the very last thing before bringing in my filling will be, oh, this will be so interesting. I will do it only to the ramekins I'm gonna cook today. So I have my egg wash, and now I'm gonna brush, and get this, like, how interesting is it? I'm gonna brush the outside and the top, just because my top is flat, with the egg wash, like outside. How interesting is that? And it will act as a glue to stick these pie crusts I just rolled out. Okay, so at this point, I'm gonna go ahead, wash my hands, turn the oven to preheat to 200 degrees, and bring my filling here. Oh man, that's heavy. Will it fit? I feel like, now when I look at this and at these, I feel like it won't fit, but not the easy job dividing the filling among the ramekins. What do you know? It fit perfectly! Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. Okay, this pot is really heavy on its own. Okay, so now these are the ones I'm gonna cook. So the very last thing I wanna do, and I feel like I will talk a lot and then it will be really quick to do, but here it goes. So I will put the pie crusts on top, then pinch the sides, as I mentioned before, make little slits on the very top, then brush the tops with some egg wash, sprinkle with some salt and pepper, and then into the oven they will go for 25 minutes. I so wanted to do that going in action together with you, but then I actually left this to cool down for like 10 minutes because I mean I still can see the steam going out, which makes me kind of nervous, but I want to try it so much. This, I feel like a sim right now. How should I eat? Should I eat like with a little bit of top? Okay, let's take a little bit of top. Well, that will be so hot. But I want some chicken too. How to assemble the bite? Oh wow. Oh, that will be so hot. I'm so excited. I don't know why, but this is such a fun recipe for me. I will burn my mouth. I know it, like, however long I will blow, it will still be so hot. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so hot. Oh! Something really hot just went down my throat. It's like, okay, how would I describe it if to a person like me, for example? It's like soup slash stew with a crunchy top. Who thought of such a dish? This is really good. I couldn't even say whether it's a stew or a soup. It's something in between. It's really super, like, I don't even know, like, I just look at it and I'm thinking of a word, luscious. I want to try one more time. It's so good. I'm honestly so happy. Like, this is so fun. This makes me so happy. I'm like in a game. Oh man, this is good. It has such a fresh taste to it. I feel like this will stay hot forever. Like, seriously, I feel like even after half an hour or so, it would still be really warm. I'm so excited to eat this. Oh my god. I don't know what it is. Maybe because I thought it's not real and here I am like trying it, like eating. I honestly feel like I'm in a game. Like I want to go and play Sims so much right now. So I really hope that this was fun and that this was helpful. If you want, go and check the original recipe by Laura there. Check out the description box down below. You will find the written recipe in both American and the metric systems, just so that, you know, whatever system you're using, you could make it. Because if you have never tried a chicken pot pie, please do. It's like so fun. I'm thinking I should definitely make something like this. Well, not something like this. And I'm looking there. I see the second one to my family, because no one will ever guess like what it is. We don't have such kinds of food, so it's like it will be a total surprise. No one will know whether it's a food or dessert. This is so fun. Oh my god. Thank you, Laura. If by any chance Laura will ever watch this video, like, I love you so much, and my family is so happy I found you. I think there are no words to describe that. So anyways, thank you so much everyone for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!